News now from Telangana. A husband brutally murdered his wife. The wife was pregnant, and this man, he chopped her into pieces and then took her outside in the carry bags. In fact, this incident comes from Medipalli in Mechal district, which is a suburb of Hyderabad. And if you go into the details, this brutal incident, it took place in the suburb of Medipalli. Swati, the victim, and Mahinder, who hail from Vikarabad district. They fell in love, they got married, but Mahinder, he killed his wife, who was pregnant at that time, and then cut her into pieces. And after that, he packed the body parts in a plastic cover, took them outside to be buried. However, his neighbors, they were alerted on hearing a noise, and this led to the discovery of this absolutely gruesome incident.
Based upon his confession, case registered under section 103 clause 1 and 238 BNS, and this case will be viewed as a very serious case, and this investigation will also be done in a fast tracked manner. It is just like only the body of the human is remained, so దాన్ని hospital shift చేయడం జరిగింది, and PME, and we have to ascertain the lady ఎవరైతే చనిపోయారో ఆ అమ్మాయి ఫలానా స్వాతి అని చెప్పి చేయడానికి we have to conduct the DNA testing. ఈ అక్యూజ్డ్ మన దగ్గరే ఉన్నారు. ఆఫ్టర్ ది మెడికల్ ఎగ్జామినేషన్ he will be sent for the judicial remand.
So this horrific murder has been reported from Medipalli area, which comes under the Rachakonda Commissionerate, that is part of the extended Hyderabad region. What I must point out is that Samala Mahinder Reddy had got married to Swati in January of 2024, and it was supposed to be a love-cum arranged marriage, and they had quarrelled, or rather Mahinder Reddy had quarrelled with his in-laws, his father-in-law, and from then on they did not have too much of a contact. And what we are being told is that Swati was in fact 5 months pregnant when they had a quarrel in the home, and following the quarrel, it appears that Mahinder Reddy had in fact strangled her to death, and subsequently, in order to hide the crime, he had chopped her into pieces with an axe, and he had dismembered her into multiple pieces, and he had one by one actually disposed of, or tried to dispose of, the pieces in the Musi river. He had also, in fact, kept the torso without the head and without the limbs at home, and that was something that was found by the police. And subsequently, now they are on the lookout for the other body parts that they are now hoping to recover from the Musi river itself. Mahinder Reddy is said to have been a driver, and his wife was earlier working at a call center, but because of the suspicion of her husband, she had to give up that job as well, and she had in fact asked to go home, and that's what the quarrel had escalated over on Saturday, when she was murdered and then chopped into pieces by her husband. The police have Mahinder Reddy in their custody, and they have registered cases, of course, of murder and also of trying to dispose of the evidence, remove the evidence. And he had, we are told, confessed to a relative who subsequently reported to the police, and that's how this horrific crime came to light.